Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody contacted me how to make this shape, but also make them where they would fit inside of each other. Don't know exactly what he's doing yet, but he sent me a kind of a, I wish I wouldn't erase the picture. And I've also started playing around with it. You could do some really cool stuff with 3D on it. So I have 3 ellipses or 3 circles. One of them's 20, one of them's 18, one of them's 16, one of them's 14. And they are all in the center of the page. And you've got to think about one thing. They're 2 inches bigger than each other, but each side is just 1 inch bigger. So I got to the center. I'm going to draw a perfectly parallel line. I'm going to Control D and I'm going to make a duplicate of it. I'm going to move my rotation to the center, and then I'm going to go 270 degrees. That gives me a right angle, a perfect right angle, and easier to work with, and you'll see why in just a second. So remember I said they were 1 inch apart, so I'm going to make a, holding down the control button, I'm going to make a triangle, and with my ratio locked right here, I'm going to make it 1 inch across. So it doesn't matter what the height is, but I want it at 1 inch because that's the distance between here and here. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. And the reason for that, because I'm at 90 degrees over here. So we're going to zoom in a little bit, grab that corner and have it snap to there. Now what's good about this, now I can set my nudge distance on 1 inch. I can Control D and move it up, and Control D and move it up one more time. Now what's so nice about this, I'm going to Control D one more time. Now this time I'm going to put it back to 0. Now I'm going to go put it over here. So this will be the exact shape of that shape. Let's zoom in a little bit more. And as somebody told me one time, you know you can hit the Z key, but now we can Control D and move it over. So now we should have the exact shape. Now I don't know if I have any leaks, so I'm going to use my rectangle tool just in case I have a leak. And I'm going to fill that, well, I actually have to take away this line now. So it will go into there. Well, actually what I should have done, freehand, was just virtual segment delete key these lines. Now I've got that shape. The other side doesn't matter because it's on that side. I'm going to go ahead and set my nudge distance on something higher. This thing is 20 inches big, so I'm going to set my nudge factor on 22. I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool and I'm going to fill it in. I have no leaks. And you can see that they all fit inside each other that way. But let's do one more test. We can take away a rectangle now because we know it doesn't leak. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Let's use the Smart Fill tool. And then we're going to Control D and make a duplicate of that guy and move the rotation to that corner. I always double click off of it to make I'm in that corner. Now I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. Control D, rotate that one 180 degrees. Control D. Now I've got my nudge factor set on something big enough where I can nudge these parts over. And if you did that to each one, I'm going to left click and right click, and you can see that they nest into each other perfectly. And if you did that to all 3 or as many as you have, I'm going to actually do it later. That'll be a pretty cool 3D pattern. But anyway, I hope that answered their question, and thank you for watching.